It's time for the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. And now, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed combat sports show champion of the world, Flash Knockdown.
And I'm sure, as you said, Ben, you were able to take away many positives as your next fight against Dave Barnes, literally 10 weeks later, was arguably your best performance to date. Would you agree?
Yeah, definitely. I was in the shape of my life for that fight, and that in March was the best shape I've ever been in for the fight, and I had a new fire under my arse after fighting Will. I knew I could get to that number one spot, but I knew I had to change my training somehow, and I'd done them changes, and it showed on the night.
Excellent. And you won that fight via TKO in round number 3. But if you were afforded just another 5 seconds, either at the end of round 1 or 2, could you have finished it earlier?
100%. At the first round, I was fucking letting off on him, sinking the body shots in, and then I could see the ref's hand fucking ready to jump in. Don't know if that was for the end of the round or to stop it, like, but I'll give him the first, like, but on the second he fucking tapped after the bell went. So
really,
yeah, you can see if you watch closely on the video, you can see him tap.
Good back control. Trying to lock in up that body triangle.
Last one.
Oh!
He won't have time to finish that.
Oh! That head came up with a second left.
But I'm not going to be the bitch and fucking cry about how he tapped it, you know what I mean? It's one of them. He fucking probably just thought the bell and tap, but I know it was on, and I know he was fucking feeling it, but
wow,
one of them. I said to pace that fight that he couldn't keep up with, and I knew even if I didn't get the finish, I'd be standing fresh to go for another 5 rounds at the end of the fight, and he wouldn't be. So
do you think that should count? Him tapping
after
after the bell?
I'm not really asked about it, to be honest. No? It's fucking one of them. If the ref doesn't, to be fair, lad, it didn't happen in the round, you know what I mean? It was after the bell went, so it's one of them. He's fucking stuck in it until after the bell, but I'm not going to be the one to sit here and be like, oh, I should have got the rear naked in round 2. It's one of them. Can't change it. I weren't really asked at the time either, to be fair, because I knew I was winning. And
yeah,
I'm not going to cry about the fucking win. I'm not going to cry about the loss either. If we got beat that night and wouldn't turn around and be like, oh, he tapped. I'm not a fucking bitch like that. I'll just crack on with it. But
right,
yeah, fair play to him. Like he was hanging in there and took some big shots off me.
Yeah, he really did. And that bout, Ben, not only earned you a Fight of the Night bonus, but also a shot at the AFC welterweight title, initially scheduled for the 28th of November. How much were you looking forward to showcasing your skills on yet another big event?
Yeah, I was looking forward to it. It was lining up to be a big one, you know what I mean? It was only show going ahead, and that obviously can't say nothing about Ray. He tried his hardest to get it on. It's not his fault, you know what I mean? But it was more frustrating than anything, because 1 minute it was on, then we went into lockdown. It was like, is it going to happen? And then got moved back a week, and it was like, is it still going to happen? Because we would have been cutting weight, and it depends if the lockdown got extended and shit like that. But it's fucking, I was looking forward to it. My second go with a belt. Well, third go with a belt. And obviously it's not fucking nice losing 2 title fights, but I was ready for that. And I was just starting to see all the work I've been putting in come together as well. And it was a shit time for it to get cancelled, but I'd rather it got cancelled then than 3 days before and being heartbroken fight week, because I've been there before. So it's I'd rather it earlier than later.
Yep, absolutely. And talking about that Cage Warriors show, you were part of that stacked cards back in March, which was really, really impressive. You took a front kick to the liver that evening. Describe what taking a clean shot to that area of the body can do.
all sorts of pain, lad. It's fucking crazy. I had this toe bruised on my rib for fucking weeks. A big toe, just this big toe, nothing else. It was right on the money. Like, you couldn't have fucking got a better shot into the right or left. It would have been carrying on, and
Yeah,
I
it would've
really
been
do think
okay.
would have got the win that night. But
Yeah.
fair play to Marius. It was a fucking lovely kick. I was in some crazy pain in that cage. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was a heavy one, but it was shit because I felt embarrassed at the time. But looking back at it now, I couldn't really give a fuck, because if you're saying something about it, I want to see you in there taking it. You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
it's yeah, it was heartbreaking at the time, because I didn't even feel like I got to showcase myself that fight. Me and Ellis again, and Liam Malloy were doing so much work for Southpaws at the first Southpaw I fought, and put too much work in that night to only get 15 seconds or whatever it was. So, but at the other end, I've been on the other side of it, early finish, so
Correct.
I had to just suck it up and fucking crack on.
Yeah, it's part of the game, mate.
It is.
Yeah,
It's
absolutely.
you take your wins and you take your losses, just crack on.
That's it. Exactly that. Great attitude, Ben. Well done, my man. And I know COVID has wreaked havoc with everyone's best laid plans, but what were your MMA plans pre-COVID, and what does that look like now during this COVID era?
Pre-COVID was to work towards a belt, you know what I mean? Try and get an amateur belt under me. Weren't the main goal, like, but there was a chance there to get the almighty one. So work towards getting another few wins under my belt in amateur, and eventually work towards getting that pro record starting and get on my way on the pro ranks. But in the COVID year now, it's same goal, just work towards turning pro, you know what I mean? It's not much else you can do. It's not like I'm just going to skip a few fights in amateur that I need, you know what I mean? It's not that level. I'm probably at the level now where I could turn pro, but I need a few more fights in me, and I know that I need a few more fights, and my coaches know that, so it's get another fight or two in me, and then we'll have a little talk about pro. But for now, I'm just focused on getting a fight for now.
Yeah, and getting better.
Yeah, of course, always get better. You can't not get better training NextGen, lad. It's if you don't get better, lad, you're fucking drowning. It's you'd have to get better no matter what. But to be fair, lad, for me now, it's just helping the lads get ready for their fights who can't fight on the likes of Cage or in the UF. So it's my training's their training now. So if they need a body, I'm there. If they need me to go fucking southpaw, be a grappler, I'm there for them.
Yeah, brilliant, Ben. Well done. Great teammates. And talking about teammates, any upcoming prospects at your gym that we should take notice of?
Everyone's a prospect in my eyes, lad. There's a few fighting on the weekend, like on that Celtic Gladiator. There's Callum Wilson making his debut. He's definitely one to look out for. You only have to Google him on his karate highlights. He's fucking knocking everyone out in karate, just like his brother Connor. Luke's also fighting Luke Riley. He's another prospect. He's fucking beat that Moser bar on the last Celtic Gladiators. He's
in August.
He's a good up and coming kid. Everyone though, you've got the likes of Nathan Fletcher fighting on Cage Warriors, looking for that belt very soon. We've got Adam Cullen turning pro. We've got Joel Danny Cave. Not many people know about from Australia. He's the mullet strong, and he's coming for the UK lightweight. Like, but yeah, we've got the level at the gym now where we can have a belt and at every weight class. So we could have from flyweight up. We've got Connor, we've got Fran, we've got Nathan, we've got Ellis, we've got Liam, we've got Vent, we've got Cullen, we've got me, Bonner, Mustafa, we've got everyone. You know what I mean? We could have a belt at every weight, amateur and pro, very soon. So it's a good time to be in NextGen, like, let's just put it that way.
Absolutely. And you mentioned about Fran. I've not seen him in a while. What's the story?
Yeah. Last time we fought was on Almighty, same night as me. Obviously, it didn't go his way, unfortunately, but he's still been in the gym. He's still been working away. He's been working towards the stuff he needs to work. You know what I mean? So Fran's still a big part of the team, and he's sharp at the comeback. So if you say the wrong thing in the gym, you're getting your back ripped out. He's Fran's still going. Fran's still part of the team. He's a big part of the team. So you will see him again soon.
Good. Come on, Fran. We need you back. Okay then, Ben.
Therefore-
So, absolutely. So we now move on to the final segment of the show. And Ben, I really, really appreciate your time so far. And
no worries.
thank you, my man. And that final segment is called Flash Fives. So, Ben, I will ask you the following 5 questions. And very simply, you give me your best answer. Is that okay?
Yeah, man.
Okay. First one then, Ben. Who would you love to compete against, either dead or alive?
Don't know, that's a hard one, that, to be fair. Fucking hell, hard one, that. If I was going to go for one who's alive, I'd say I'd love to fight Masvidal, just because we've got similar styles. He's good. I like watching his fights, you know what I mean? So it'd be a dream fight, that, like, but I'm not saying I should be fighting Masvidal, you know what I mean? I'm not a dickhead. I know where I'm at, but yeah, that'd be a good fight, that, I reckon.
Yeah, you both love baptizing.
Yeah. Both like them 5-second KOs. But I don't get the fucking, like, man gets put down as 9 instead of 5.
Your ideal way to finish an opponent's
Right hand
right
knockouts,
hand.
just known
Baptized.
for it, you know what I mean? It's me power shots, it's me finishing shots, so yeah, definitely right hand knockout.
Excellence. The best combat sports fight you've seen.
Again, that's another hard one because I've seen so many, you know what I mean? It's I like the fights where it's back and forth. I don't like it. Well, obviously I like them when someone gets absolutely blooded, but the back and forth fights are my type of fights, and any type of fight that's got that goes the distance and it's got a bit of back and forth, it even gets finished. But any fight that end up bleed, to be fair, probably say Carlos Condit, Robbie Lawler. There's that fight where they both give it their all and they're after it and they're on the cage right next to each other. That's a boss fight.
At the end.
Yeah, that's the type of fight I like to see, like.
Yeah. When you mentioned about Robbie Lawler, I thought you might have mentioned his one against McDonald, the second one.
Yeah, even that as well. Yeah, that's another one. Like, that was a boss fight. Robbie Lawler's fights in that time was fucking next to none. But that Carlos Condit one, it was because they both give it everything, and you could see it after, as soon as the bell went, they were both arms up on the cage, absolutely fucked. You could just tell they left everything in there.
Yeah, they did. Brilliant. And what superpower would you choose to have, Ben?
To eat and stay in shape and not put weight on, that. I'm fucking sick of dieting all the time. It's fucking.
That's a good one.
To be fair, lad, dieting's not bad. Like, it's just fucking nice to have a bit of shit every now and again, and
of course
not have to stress about the weight. But when it comes down to it, lad, you just suck it up and fucking get on with it.
Of course. Didn't you make your last weights really, really easy? I think you made 168.
Yeah, it was the first time I worked with Paul Reed. Paul Reed was doing my food. I had Fitness Freaks doing my strength and conditioning, and I had Paul Reed doing my food, and I fucking basically dieted down to the weight and didn't have to get in the baths, didn't have to get in the saunas. I woke up on weight. It was a piece of piss. I was counting every calorie I had, weighing all my food out. It was a fucking it was a good camp. It was my girlfriend Sophie. She was making sure I was up doing my runs, making sure my food was on point, and everything clicked in that fight, just like the one with Dave as well. So it was just heartbreaking that I couldn't get out there and perform. But
that's okay.
I can't say I thank Paul Reed enough for that. I've still been working with him now, like, but he just makes you understand that you don't have to do these big mad weight cuts, fucking 5-6 kgs. They fucking take it out of here, you know what I mean? It's done one for Will Aycox, and I felt like shit on the night. I felt fucking drained.
Right.
It was not the way to do it, like. So it's good that Paul Reed's helping me, and I'm learning this young, and I'm not waiting until I am 3-4 no pro and having to learn about it then. And for my first pro fight, I'll know exactly what I'm doing, how to make weight, what I need to do, and I think that'll have a big advantage over a lot of people.
Yeah, brilliant. And the best finish to a fight you've seen?
There's a few. That kid the other week with that spinning back kick, that was another one.
Man.
That was everyone, like, that was a decent one. But there's a boxing one, I actually don't know who it is, but I'll have to send it later. This fight, it's fucking he gets hit with a body shot and he's slipping, getting it, and he just clips him with a big left hook and puts the kid flat out. It was from years and years ago, like it was old one, like. But yeah, that was a good one I see, and I remember that one I watched about 50 times, just over and over again. It's just the way he took it and just fucking lamped him with one as well. But yeah.
Okay, so then that brings us to the end of the show, Ben. How did you enjoy it?
Yeah, it was bosh. And funny enough, it's the first interview I've ever done. So it was a good one to start off with. Yeah, fucking hell, lad. You don't get the recognition you deserve sometimes. But again, I'm not one of these bitches that cry about it, and I'm not all about the Instagram likes like some of the fucking pussies and that fight. And so yeah, privileged to be on it. Like, and thanks for having me on.
This is what we try and do at Flash Knockdown, to try and give you amateur fighters the profile and platform that you deserve.
Yeah, you've fucking definitely done it for me. Like, you definitely give me a little platform to go and speak on. So I can't thank you enough, mate. Nice one.
You're more than welcome, Ben. Thank you very much. And thank you to the viewers for joining Ben and I on episode 13 of Flash Knockdown. And in the words of Bruce Buffer, the show that engages with people of the combat sports world. Thank you to everyone, and thank you to Ben.
Nice one, lad.
Thank you, Ben. Thank you so much.